May I come up here?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you.
Take a bus.
I will. Take a couple. Well, actually, I want to get to know you guys. What happened was, I'm from the vigil at City Hall. Have you guys seen the vigil in front of City Hall?
Yes.
Anybody seen it? Okay. So this is an affiliation of people. A lot of us call ourselves Occupy Portland, or whatever that means. So that means something different for everyone. But I do a channel called Vigil TV, where we interview houseless people, and I, for example, slept out there every other night. Well, I didn't sleep, I kept watch for 5 months. So the vigil is to end the camping ban, because right now, by saying you can't camp, they define it as bedding and open flame and certain things that are necessary for survival. And Nick Fish was quoted in 2009, I believe, as saying that he believed that they should relax some of the rules for houseless people because they have no alternative but to sleep outside. So as long as there's 2,500 people, as the sidewalk management plan is estimating in the draft, outside with no alternative, then the reality of asking the police to come in and deal with it by taking blankets from people in the rain, and I kid you not, is endangering those lives. So what happened was 2 days ago we have two meetings a month with people who work at the vigil. There's been hundreds of people who've done their part in various ways. We had a meeting and someone brought this document. You submitted a draft to Amanda Fritz, a letter saying that you believe that the sidewalk management plan was a violation of human rights. What we are doing is we're demonstrating by arguing the sidewalk 14A.50.030 points where they're being broadly applied incorrectly by police, and then when that happens, we have our little space where people can have belongings or can have bedding and don't freeze, and we take care of each other. And the biggest part of this for me is that we're an integrated community. What happened with Occupy was very interesting. People didn't know who had a home and who didn't. We worked together, we were all activists, we all had our basic needs met. And then when the campus disbanded, a lot of those activists went back into survival mode. When we realized that was happening, we all grabbed each other and said no. And so those of us at the vigil are saying we are together. So this is my community, even though I have shelter and have been out shelter. And it means a lot because we're learning what the issues really are. And I'm seeing a disconnect with the public, with these bodies, about what is wanted, what is really wanted. So what I wanted to do is give you our email today for just the vigil, and I'm hoping that someone will contact me so that we can start interacting with this body. We're just learning about you right now. Found out 2 days ago that you guys had said something that was at the heart of our mission. So that email, if I may, is opdxvigiltv@gmail. That's my email, but I'm working with several others. Vigil TV is watching me right now. Come to you. And we meet twice a week. And if you'd ever like to come to our meeting, we put them on the OccupyPortlandCalendar.org. OccupyPortlandCalendar.org is where our Monday and Thursday, 5 p.m. at City Hall meetings will be scheduled. We'll continue to maintain, there's a schedule change. So if anybody would ever like to just come down and light a candle. Anyway, is there any question before I?
Would you say your name one more time?
My name is Mary Nichols, Nichols.
And I'm sorry, the last part you said about the meetings at City Hall, what start when?
Mondays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. But that has changed in the past. We keep OccupyPortlandCalendar.org up to date for it. But really, if you just come down at any time and see people there demonstrating and light a candle and talk to us, we'd really like to learn about you guys, because I'm just, like I said, I'm just now reading everything I can on the web, and it's very interesting, and I see that this is a lot more than that letter from 2 years ago, that there's been things going on, and we want to know what's going on with the sidewalk management plan. Because we know what's going on with it because we are being managed. And there's some really inhumane stuff going on. There's also some really beautiful things. And the reality of what it means is something that I know intimately, and my friends know even more. So we'd really like to be talking with you guys.
There's a process around sidewalk management plan. Are you or your group involved in that?
Nope.
They meet regularly, and I believe that there's a committee that meets, but I'm
I
not
did-
certain of that. We were
I
involved in
read-
it previously.
I read that. I read that there is Amanda Fritz, and yeah, well, you guys said it was a violation of human rights, so I'd really like to start with you before I go to Amanda Fritz, although I have to say that the commissioner, she's been the one that has said things that resonate best with us. I have to say that the first time I heard about HRC, it was when you guys gave, correct me if I'm wrong, an award to the PPP for how Occupy was handled. Was that you?
It wasn't us.
Was it you?
No. It was, I actually don't know what that was. I'm going to say it was CRC,
Good.
which is a citizen review committee.
Okay,
Maybe.
good to know. Anyway, that's all I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that is a reminder that we previously were involved in work around the sidewalk management plan and maybe repack that. Is there any other folks signed up for public comment, or anyone who would like to? As you know, we have loose rules around that.
I'm going to turn on some. Oh no, I'm sorry. I was going to turn on some lights. So
Okay.
people are just doing
That's a mic, but
Nope,
Mike's have public
I like
comment
light.
for us today?
yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Just a note that I looked on the website and didn't notice any of the meeting notes or agenda lately. And just want to put a word out that that might be good to have the agenda and some of the past meeting notes on your website.
Thank you. I noted that also, that we need to get that updated, so we are, we'll have an update on staff here, hopefully later in the meeting.
Do we want to make a suggestion to put on our next maybe meeting agenda for October, conversation around the public comment that was just made and how we plan to take next steps towards
Yeah, and I think that we ought to add, because, as I mentioned, sidewalk management plan was one of the places we were previously, and the commissioner who had been involved in that is no longer with us. It still exists humanly, but it's no longer in the commission. I mean to tell that they no longer exist. But yes, that as a liaison position to sidewalk management, we probably need to look into what's going on. Yeah, we're right. Okay.
Can I throw a comment in about the sidewalk management?
Sure.
I think their next meeting is October 1st. It's the first Monday of the month. No, yes, October, next month. And it's at the Portland building on the second floor, usually at 3:30. October 1st, 3:30.
That is right, Mike.
And it's a public meeting, right?
Yeah, open to the public.
So Mary might want that information also. All right, let's move into, okay, so we are still not going to our presentation on Sons of Haiti Lodge.
Yeah, I'm not getting good reception here, but I think I got a quick note that they're not gonna be able to make it.
Okay. We'll keep moving then.
Are we gonna talk about that committee anytime today?
Which committee?
Discovered. We need to discuss anything about it.
The,
Discovery group or task force or effort to.
We'll just put them in the background. Hey folks, so what just happened is I gave a public comment to the Human Rights Committee, and oh, I wanted to get a button. You got one? Oh, I took it. Here it is. So the Human Rights Committee, we're gonna go talk about this later. I'll be right back. I'll be back later tonight with 99 and we'll talk about what just happened. But watch this video. Thank you guys.